We are live at Satellite High School in Satellite Beach, Florida. This is Bill Harris coming to you live from Press Box Overtime. We are getting ready for our junior varsity match. In case you missed it earlier, the Lady Scorps on the freshman side defeated the Lady Bulldogs 25-13 and 25-18 to move to 9-1. Now we've got junior varsity coming up. And if you didn't join us earlier, we will have varsity following JV. We will take a 20-minute break because, like you, I need my snacks too. So we're going to do all three matches tonight. We're going to do them separate. That way, later on, if you want to go to my Press Box Overtime YouTube channel, you can watch whatever you match you want to instead of having to go through a 4-hour or whatever long it's going to take tonight to figure out where it was. I did find out during the freshman, because this is the first high school volleyball match we have done. My counterpart's not here yet, Coach Doug Cook. I know he's on his way, even though we're retired. He did have to work today. But I noticed when I put the quarter up there, it wouldn't let me change the quarter. So I changed it to period. I do know it's supposed to be set, actually, but I had set on there. And I couldn't change it, but period I can change, so hopefully we'll do a better job to let you know what period we're in. Before I get started though, you probably noticed that QR code right there. Tonight, the Satellite High School Volleyball girls team is raising resources, not so much money, but items that are needed for the Brevard County South Animal Care and Adoption Center. They took in about 50 animals due to a hoarding situation, so they are in dire need of a lot of things. They asked people to bring stuff in tonight, and from the Mel High side and the Melbourne side, over here in the corner, there's probably enough items to fit, I would say, 4 or 5 pickup trucks. So hats off to all the people attending tonight. They stepped up, and they brought items for the Brevard County South Animal Care Center, located at 5100 West O'Galley Boulevard. So that QR, so if you're at home, maybe you're watching on your iPad, or maybe you've got it on your YouTube app on your big screen TV. If you just click on that QR code, you will go to chewy.com, and the Animal Care and Adoption Center has a list of items that they need. So instead of money, you can pick out items. They've got their address already dialed in, kind of like an Amazon wish list, and you can order things for them. I know some of the items they list that they needed are collars, non-retractable leashes, beds, chew toys, peanut butter. I know my dog loves peanut butter. Bath mats, high-value meaty treats, cat and dog food, wet or dry, blankets, towels, and pee pads. And of course, you can take items if you've got something around the house, or you want to go out to Aldi's or Walmart or Publix and buy some things. You can take it to 5100 West O'Galley Boulevard and drop it off. Listen, if you're like me, I know you got some old blankets or towels laying around. Listen, the cats and dogs don't care. If you got a blanket in the garage or some towels that are your old towels that you don't use, come on, it's getting ready to be winter time. I know Florida, we don't get that cold, but take that stuff down there. But again, right here, QR code, click on that either after the match or tomorrow morning, or go to the Satellite High School Volleyball Facebook page and make a donation. And we certainly do appreciate all the items that have been brought in today. Hey, I got to tell you, they're playing my kind of music right now, so I'm not sure if you can hear me or not. If you can't, at least you got some good tunes playing. But let me go over real quick. So Mel High JV comes in tonight undefeated at 5-0. Satellite JV is 7-1. So they got some pretty good teams tonight. What's interesting is last year, Mel High was 13-1. You guessed it, their only loss was to the Scorpions of Satellite. They lost 2-0. So I'm not saying there's a revenge factor, but if you go 13-1 and you're playing the team tonight that was the only team that beat you last year, then I'm thinking that you ought to go in there. So this is Coach Bolton. Let's see what he's talking about. Hopefully you can hear him.
An animal shelter. We want our players to give back to the community, and boy, the community, our players, everyone stepped up tremendously. If you haven't had a chance to see, we had a little competition between the freshmen, JV, and varsity to stock their table up as big as it could be. And we had a guest judge. Miss Layla was running around and figuring out which table wins. But I'm going to tell you, the biggest winner is going to be the South Animal Care Center off of a galley for this one. This is the first of many we're going to do. I'm hoping that we can put it out to other schools to kind of challenge them to do the same thing. The shelters all the shelters in Florida today just did an article about how overcrowded all the shelters are, all the help that they need, both in volunteers, anything from dog walkers to ambassadors, that you take a dog home for a while and help it get promoted to be adopted. There's lots of opportunities to volunteer and get involved with finding these wonderful animals. Layla is a rescue dog. It's a classic example of what these animals, how much they give to you, and how much love they show. So I want to congratulate everyone. Everyone give themselves a round of applause, because this is amazing, absolutely amazing. And believe it or not, this is the smallest tier that this will ever be. It will grow nothing but bigger from here, because this community is amazing. And Layla tonight chose the freshman table of the winners of our contest. I want to congratulate the freshmen, and then make sure you see Officer Jay before you leave. All right, everyone have a wonderful evening. Thank you very much.
All right, that was head coach varsity Darren Bolton. There's Layla over there. She used to be a rescue dog. Now I believe she is a therapy dog. And again, great job by all the people tonight. I think from what I saw over there, you could probably fill 3 or 4 pickup trucks with stuff that they are raising for the Brevard South County Care and Adoption Center. All right, I just want to make sure that you know. Yes, I'm here. There is such, Coach Cook is here. I was getting ready to say I want to make sure his wife knows, but she's sitting over there collecting tickets. So she knows that he is with me tonight. I told him we had 3 long matches. He had to stop by and get some snacks. I told him, don't bring the ice cream sandwiches. They're just going to melt. So luckily, between matches we got. But again, Coach, we got a good match tonight. We got undefeated.
To say is that the animal shelter has over 130 dogs right now. And now through the end of the year, it is a free adoption.
Wow.
So our goal is also to bring awareness that these
free adoption at the Animal Care Center at 5100 West O'Galley. Listen, Coach, first of all, you can't beat a pet. And second, you can't beat a free pet.
Hey, what a great thing they're doing here tonight. You know, I got 4 cats, 2 dogs, so
okay, there you go.
I've done my part.
You've done your share,
but I'll take another one.
Yep. Yeah, I know, right? I got Kirkland.
I'll take another one.
Kirkland is a rescue. We're keeping him. All right, we got started. We got Melbourne serving Satellite. Melbourne on the right of your screen in the green. Satellite on the left in the black. Junior varsity volleyball. First point of the first set. Nice little dink there. Nice little setup for number 15. That was a nice shot by Emily Lemon.
She put it where nobody was at.
Right? You know, opposite of when we do football.
Yeah.
Where you have to put it where somebody is at. Right.
Kind of like our Gators last Saturday. Throwing the ball where no Gators are.
Oh, nice block by Mel High. No need to block there. Point goes over to Melbourne. They are 2-0. Again, Melbourne on your right in the green, Satellite on the left in the black. 2 serving 0. Nice shot by number 6, Riley Silva. Not quite enough. First point on the board for Satellite. Again, if you didn't join us earlier, Satellite freshman won 25-13, 25-18. Best 2 out of 3. First sets go to 25. You got to win by 2. If there is a third set, it only goes to 15, but you got to win by 2. Serving for Satellite, number 11, Jordan Walters. Nice save there, nice pushback. Not quite. Good try by number 12, Eva Solomon. Point Mel High. You know, Coach, and we'll talk a little bit later on. We don't have as much time to talk as we do at football.
Right.
You know, so I don't know. Maybe that's why people are watching us tonight. They know we can't talk as much. But
I love volleyball.
yeah, it's a good sport, fast sport. Point satellite. But what I was going to say is, you know, the district has added, which you and I have already broadcasted flag football for girls. They've added girls beach volleyball,
Yeah.
girls wrestling, girls competitive cheer. But I tell you one thing that FHSAA does have that we don't have. They got boys volleyball.
Yeah.
And that's a state sport. I don't know, you know, again, I don't know if there's the club sport aspect for boys as there is for girls, but that is one sport that you don't see a lot of teams play. Usually it's the bigger schools or a lot of the private schools, but that might be interesting to add boys volleyball one day to our Cape Coast Conference.
Yeah, I think that'd be neat. I know they added volleyball to middle schools now.
Yeah.
We did the county championship game last year.
Yeah, we were privileged to do a semifinal at Delora, and then the final at Vieira Middle School, where they hosted Delora, and Delora was the first ever girls volleyball county champion. Well, I shouldn't say ever. It's been a while, maybe middle school. Back then, I guess it was junior high. When they had ninth graders, and you and I were blessed to be the first to stream those. But this is our first high school match. Right now, it is Mel High. Make sure I catch up on the score. 5-3 over Satellite. Back from Mel High, serving is number 15, Emily Lemons. I guess you call that an ace, right? If they don't get it back, I think you call that an ace.
Yeah, it's an ace.
6-3.
You'd call it that, or
if I was Emily, I'd call it that. Back to serve Emily Lemons. Nice dig there. Setting up number 10. Nice get. Nice hustle. Back up. Number 6, Riley Silva.
nice.
Back over. Nice shot by her. Satellite within
6.
2.
That was a nice shot by number 6.
Look at that. You call out their name. I'll call out these names. All right, number 8 for Satellite serving. Nice dig by Laura Morgan. Uh-oh. Oh, a little miscommunication there. Point Satellite.
Satellite by Avery.
5 serving 6. That is Avery Bourgogne, if I pronounced her name right. Not sure. If not, we'll go by first names.
That's close.
Oh, nice dig by number 8, Elsie Howell. Just long. Nice shot, Ariel Scott. And just like that, Satellite has knotted up 6-all, Coach. They don't take long to. Remember the old days when you only scored when you served, and those matches lasted 2.5 years?
I remember that as an administrator here.
Oh,
at Satellite.
really? Even then? Oh, my gosh.
We would go all night long.
That was horrible. You only scored when you served, man. It was like, I'm going to go out and mow the yard and be the first set still when I get back. But here you score on every single shot. Oh, nice play. Nice get.
Nice.
I think that's too many
Nice
hits.
try there by Brooke, number 4.
Melbourne up 7-6. Serving for Mel High, number 2, Alessandra Gomez. She's just a freshman. Looking at the Mel High roster, they've got 1 junior and the rest are freshmen and sophomores playing for JV.
Riley Silva on the smash. That's what I call
That's
it
what I
because
call it.
my daughter played volleyball. And,
That's exactly
here
right.
at Satellite High School and in college. So
Yes, she did.
that was, let's say that was the
You
smash.
might know the terminology better than I do. Nice little dink there. Good get by Julia Shep. Oh, nice shot. Out of bounds, though. Point goes over to Satellite.
Well, it seems like both teams are fairly evenly matched.
Yeah.
You know, good feeder system coming up to play varsity. You know?
We were talking earlier. Well, not we, unless I had an imaginary friend up here. I was talking earlier that a lot of these girls either went to Hoover together or went to Delora together, so or they might play club together. So I think because of the feeder system, a lot of these girls maybe even played last year on their middle school team.
Right.
Nice get by Liliana Carter. And I'm going to go out on a limb.
Nice
I do
kill
believe.
there.
Okay,
That's a kill.
What am I pronouncing? Libero, is that right?
Yeah, libero, yeah.
Number 5 here, the libero for JV.
Avery
Liliana
Burger.
Carter. I believe her dad is Dan Carter. He used to be an administrator of our public schools. He now runs the Fellowship of Christian Athletes here in Brevard, because I think I saw him on Facebook or something tout about. I think they had a win last week. I'm not sure who it was over. It might have been Vieira, but
I don't know him, but I've heard a lot of good things about him.
Great guy. Worked with him when I was county athletic director, but I believe that's his daughter.
A little long there.
Well, high with the point. Ball goes long. Back within 3. 8 serving 11. Number 7, Paige Hansel, serving for Mel High. And if you just joined us, Satellite defeated Mel High earlier 2-0, 25-13, 25-18 to move to 9-1. We are now with our JV match. Oh, nice block. Wow, that was number 10, Gabriella Bartolucci. She's the junior on the team, and I can see why she's on the team. Great block. I'm sure she's got great leadership.
Yeah, that was a great extension on the ball there.
Man, wasn't it though? I'd just be afraid I'm going to eat that leather in between my arms, but these girls go up there with no fear. Back over to Shep. That's the toughest ball right there, Coach, when it's real close to the net. You can't get in the net. That's a hard ball to get.
Gets into that net, it's almost impossible.
Now we're within 1. 10 serving 11. Number 7, Paige Hansel, over on the right side of the court. Oh, nice get. Number 2, Gomez.
Nice.
Wow. Nice point for Satellite, up back by 2.
Great block and return by Kaylee Felt.
I don't know how those girls go up there with their arms in front of them and just not worry about that ball going between their arms.
You know, they're a lot taller when you're on the floor than they look up here. But
I think when we get to the varsity rosters, they got some heights on there, and I'm like, okay, wait a second. Oh, landed inside. Nice shot. That was number 13, Julia Shep.
That was right on the corner.
Man, that was. You know, it's funny. Up here, the court looks so big, but I'm sure when you're out there, you know, kind of like when you play tennis or ping pong, the court is not as big when you're playing. Nice get by Shaq. Oh, almost. Number 13, Julia Shep with the kill shot. All knotted up to 12. Oh, long. Satellite back up by 1.
So you talked about club ball before. Yeah,
Right.
I'm sure all these girls play club ball.
Yeah.
My daughter did growing up, and it's amazing. You go to these tournaments, and there's like 100 nets, 100 courts in there.
Yes.
Have you been to them?
I have a friend of mine, Jim Moeller. His daughter plays for Bayside. They just went over to the convention center in Orlando. I forgot. I don't know if 100 courts. He said they had teams from. Oh, what a shot! Number 12 for Satellite. Wow.
12. Great. Eva Solomon. Yeah,
But
that was.
he said it's just, and they got all different age groups. I don't know how but they're just going. He said a couple of daughters, one daughter over here, one daughter building A. So.
I got lost in there one time. I had to get out my MapQuest.
Was that the lost weekend you wrote about on Facebook?
Yeah. I had to get out my MapQuest there to try to find the court.
Oh, listen, I bet.
100 courts.
It's like Disney World. You got to get a map when you go to those places. What, a couple 100,000 square feet?
Actually, volleyball is bigger than soccer.
Man, that is amazing.
And I didn't know that. Oh, good try.
Yeah, it was a good try. That was number 1, Ashlyn Shack.
Really great effort by both teams.
Satellite up by 3, 15-12. What do we got? What do we got? Is there timeout or? No, I don't know.
I don't think the ref was ready, was it?
Well, point went to Satellite. I'm not sure why, but 16 serving 12. Satellite on the left, Mel High on the right in the green jerseys. Oh, nice. I think that was that in? Yeah, that was in. Yeah. Number 13, Julia Shep. She's had a few of those tonight, Coach.
That's a nice cross court.
She's done that a couple times. Yeah, I mean, just like you said, find that open spot. 13 serving 16. And that one goes long by high within 2. Number 9, Elsie Howell. She's just a freshman. Back to serve for the JV Bulldogs.
Just a little long there by Kaylin Kelsey.
Nice get. Oh, ball is long. Mel High moves within 1. 15 serving 16. Oh, good try by number 9, Laura Morgan. That point goes over to Satellite.
17-15.
Satellite serving. Nice serve by, nice get. Oh, nice get by Carter. Oh, nice kill shot by number 2, Alessandra Gomez. She's just a freshman. Mel High back within 1.
Great try by number 13, Kaylin. These girls are like sacrificing their body.
Listen, I'm telling you, I don't even do that in public. So if somebody's coming down the aisle, I go to the next aisle.
Yeah, me too.
Miss Carter on the serve. Oh, nice hit. Oh, nobody there. Nice try by number 9, Laura Morgan. Point goes to Satellite, back up by 2. Yeah, I'm at the age where I don't want confrontation.
No, me either. My bones break too easy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, as we get older, the getting down part's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Oh, nice play, number 15, Emily Lemons. Point back from Mel High.
Nice hustle by the Bulldogs.
Boy, it sure was. I mean, listen. I'm waiting. These ladies, they're gonna be jumping over chairs. They don't see any borders. I've watched these girls play before. They're gonna be in the wall, over the chairs. Nice get back by Satellite. Oh, not quite this time. Miss Gomez on the try. Point Satellite up by 2. Again, we got substitution, and as you know, Coach, they got to make sure the official sees who's coming in, who's going out. And like I mentioned during the freshman game, I like this, free substitution. So that's why you see the same girls serving all the time, because coaches make sure they get in that rotation to do so.
Yeah, the coaches use that strategy to get your best servers up.
Yeah, that's nice shot by number 11, Scott. Oh, nice big. Oh, must have either palmed the ball. Point goes to Melbourne. 18 serving 19. Let's see. Looks like that's going to be Gomez going back to serve. I like how the servers, they'll pick either one side or in the middle. They like to pick their spots where they're comfortable, whether it's where they're comfortable serving or they like to serve it to a certain point. I'm not sure.
Well, what they do, they're given a signal as to where to serve it.
Gotcha.
If you watch the coach, watch behind her hand. She'll tell you where.
Oh, I see.
She's going to tell her where to serve it.
Gotcha. Got a timeout there on the board. Like I mentioned earlier, last year Melbourne was 13-1. Their only loss was to Satellite. And some of these girls, listen, they got a lot of freshmen. But I'm going to guess as a coach, if I only lost one match the year before, I got a little revenge factor.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's the big thing, you know. That's something you use in the locker room, you know.
Right.
They beat us last year. We're not going to let it happen again this year. You know,
Right.
That kind of thing to motivate the girls. It's always a fun thing. I know I did a lot of different things when I was the head football coach at Cocoa to motivate the kids.
Right.
So psychological thing. You know what I mean?
And what I like, you know, I was asking one of the young ladies earlier today, boys basketball might be the only other sport where it has a freshman team. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
If they have enough, I guess.
Yeah.
So other than that, and I'll be honest with you, for as long as I can remember, high schools have always had 3 squads. Like you said earlier, there's a lot of ace by number 2 Gomez. There's always
Tied up.
enough girls to do 3 squads. I mean, there might be some schools that don't, but for the most part, I think they do.
Yeah, I think most schools do have freshman teams. Now we had a problem with basketball.
I remember that,
They had a
yeah.
problem with
Especially
basketball,
girls,
freshman
yeah. They
team.
finally got rid of that. 19 all, Gomez on the serve. Nice little dink, touch the net. All right, point went over to Satellite. Backed up by 1.
Well, you know the problem with basketball, it's the same season as soccer. So
Yeah.
you're missing a lot of athletes that could be playing basketball.
Right.
That's playing soccer.
Right. Good point. That's an ace for number 6 on the Satellite side.
It's Riley Silva. Nice job.
Satellite up by 2. Remember, first to 25. You got to win by 2. Satellite's inching closer. Mel High needs a stop. A nice shot by Shep. Back over to Mel High. The point went to Melbourne. Back within 1. They needed that point.
Oh, they're fighting out there.
Man.
Reminds me of the game we did the other night with Satellite and Cocoa
Yeah,
Beach.
I know. I got home just as I saw the sun rising, I think. You probably saw it as you're driving down the beach and the sun coming up. But, hey, if you're going to stay late, you might as well have a good – I mean, it went down to, what, the last 4 seconds?
That was an exciting game. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was a – Satellite took a close game over Cocoa Beach. Oh, nice shot by number 13.
Kaylin Kinsey.
Satellite up
Nice
by
shot.
2, inching towards that magic number of 25. But again, you got to win by 2. So I know you had a pretty good thing here at Satellite. You know, you being an administrator for 20 plus years.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes some people would start like on a night like tonight, and then somebody would come, or would you stay the whole night? I know you guys used to break it up some.
We would break it up. You mean as far as supervision?
Yes.
Yeah, we would break it up.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Oh, that thing walked the net. Oh, point goes to Melbourne. Somebody, maybe came across. They inched within 1. Number 1, Ashlyn Shack, 21, serving 22. First set here at Satellite. Oh, a little long. You know, Coach, I got to mention, you know, they got so much adrenaline going that, you know,
it's so hard.
Yeah, it is hard. You know, first set, trying to get that in, trying to get that ball to come down makes it tough.
It's like me trying to tee off on the first
Exactly.
first hole of the golf course.
Yeah.
when I
Well,
got
I got to
20
say,
feet.
I never have that problem hitting it too far. So I'm just I never hit it too far. 23 serving 21. Back to Satellite. Back over. Nice little. Oh, yeah, she touched the net. Triple set point for Satellite. Best 2 out of 3. Freshman took it 2 sets to none earlier. JV trying to add on to that. Number 11 with the serve. Timeout.
Number 10 got way up there, right?
You know, listen, that net is higher than, I mean, I went up there. I don't jump as high as I used to, Coach.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, I'd have to jump. I mean, I can't just reach over.
Right. She got up there. She was above the net.
Man,
Barely touched it, I think.
I'll tell you, I've watched some of these college matches the past couple of weeks. Nebraska, Oklahoma, Florida, Kentucky. Man, I'm talking 6'2", 6'3", 6'4".
Oh, yeah.
I
remember when my daughter Kaylin played here. We were playing in Cocoa Beach, and she had a great game.
Right.
She had probably like 20 kills, and so I go on University of Florida volleyball site. I wonder if Kaylin can play there.
Right.
Now Kaylin's 6'1". I'm looking at the roster, 6'11".
Wow.
6'6", 6'7". I'm going, she can't play here.
Jeez, that is just, and athletic. They might be some of the most athletic female athletes of any sport. I mean, they are, strong, fast, quick, like we're watching tonight, diving.
Amazing.
There's no such thing as don't sacrifice your body in the game of volleyball. All right, Satellite trying to take the first set. Good save by number 1, Shaq. And that ball is out. And just like that, 25-21, Satellite takes the first set.
First set. Second set.
Well, that was a battle, Bill. I tell you what.
That's, it's, I've seen some matches on TV that, 25-12, but it got to within, I think it was 22-21, and then Satellite rattled it off.
I know you'll probably agree with this, but we have some great coaches in Brevard County.
Oh yeah.
Throughout, football, basketball, baseball.
Right.
Just amazing. Volleyball, it's amazing. The level of skill that these coaches have.
Right.
And the dedication.
All right, as I mentioned earlier, I found out by using this new graphics app that I have, ScoreCam, which I love to death. Even an old man like me can use it. But I did notice when I use sets as the period, it will not let me change. So unfortunately, it stayed on first set. So that's why I have it on period, because for some odd reason, I'm gonna have to call ScoreCam. If I put it on set, it won't let me change it. So it is the second set, but I figured at least we got the 2 right. But so, Coach, talk to me a little bit. Your daughter, Kaylin, played volleyball here. She's one of the assistant coaches for the varsity squad. It's a family night for you. You've got your lovely wife over there, a district employee, ticking up tickets. So, Kaylin, what was her, like, they didn't have it in the middle school, but she played club, I'm guessing.
Yeah, she played club from probably 7 years old up.
Wow.
And of course, she played here, and then played at State College of Florida.
Okay.
In Bradenton.
Right.
And she played there 2 years, and then went up to Southern New Hampshire University and played 1 year there.
Cool.
Graduated within 3 years with a degree, and came back, and Coach asked her if she would like to help coach at the high school.
Cool.
So she thought about it and said, yeah, I'd like to give back to my school and that kind of thing. So she's enjoying it.
Good for her. That's, we talked about that, and you hit on it earlier. All these homegrown individuals that go away from college and then come back to Brevard, and we talked about, I think, high school football varsity. There's like 5 head coaches out of 16 that are coaching at the school they attended. And here you got a young lady like your daughter, fresh out of college. And I think what's so special about that, it could be a coach that's in his 20s or 30s. Hey, I went to school here. Here's a young lady. She just played here 3 years ago. Right. And to have that connection, not only to teach the young ladies, but to say, hey, I wore that uniform a couple of years ago. I've done everything you're doing. That's got to be real special for Coach Bolton, as well as the community here at Satellite.
I think it is, and I think also she's my daughter, and I
brag all you want, brother.
Brag, but I think she's a great role model for the girls. They can probably ask her questions they couldn't ask Coach Bolton or whatever.
Right.
And then they talk about, how do I get to college? How did you get to college, Kaylin? I'd like to play college, that kind of thing. So I think she's just a good role model. I'm proud of her.
No, I think that's awesome.
I'm real proud of her.
Ethan went, my son, played 1 year of football at Jacksonville, came back to finish his AA, now proudly serves in the Air Force. But while he was getting his AA at BCC, Eastern Florida, He helped coach freshman football when they had freshman football. Now they just call it sub-varsity at Rockledge, and I happened to be in the booth, and that was cool for me too, being up there calling the game. And there's my son, just a few years older, but like you said, that connection is something special that I'm sure all head coaches would like to have. And it's great that your daughter's doing that. And one thing you mentioned too, and you and I are ex-administrators. She finished in 3 years because, as we all know, especially in volleyball, not a lot of opportunity in the pro level. Right. But she knew that she would have to get out in the real world eventually, and did so in 3 years. Did she take any courses at at Eastern Florida, or did she take some?
Yeah, she took some.
She did. Okay, good.
Yeah, so
good for her.
Think that's what got her ahead there. But
Satellite up 2-1. They won the first set, 25-21. Oh, nice get by Satellite. Getting out of the way. Nice get by Gomez. Not quite over. Too many hits. 3-1 Satellite. Satellite, the head coach for JV is Maria Thompson. She's actually also the head coach for varsity. Head coach, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, is David Jelinek for Satellite, assisted by Coach Darren Bolton, who is also the varsity head coach. That's going to drop. Nice little push. Number 12 for Satellite. Again, found that spot in the back corner.
Nice touch.
We're talking about homegrown. Coach Bolton is a Cocoa High grad. I graduated with his older brother, Bruce. And so again, and of course he works for the district, heads up the print shop. Also is really the main, nice little shot there on Melbourne.
Nice kill.
But he really got that beach volleyball. They got some beautiful courts out here. We're going to have to to get our suntan lotion in the spring, but he's been a great coach here. I think he was at Rockledge years. Now he's been at Satellite, beach volleyball, club coach, homegrown for Cocoa. So just like you said, Coach, we got a lot of coaches that stayed in Brevard County.
Yeah, the girls love him. They play hard for him. Nice save.
Oh, nice hustle. Melbourne inches within 1. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm hoping his older brother Bruce, who I graduated with, is not that much older, because then they won't want my old picture on the. So I'm hoping he's kind of close to Bruce, but I think he's quite a bit younger than us. Mel High down by 1. 3 serving 4. Mel High in the green, Satellite in the black. Good try by Emily Lemons, but that goes into the net. Satellite back up by 2. Second set. Satellite took the first set, 25-21.
Yeah, Coach Bolton's done an amazing job here.
He has.
Satellite. He's been here maybe 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, he's been a while. I remember when he was at Rockledge, and then he came over here and just done a phenomenal job. Point back from Mel High, back within 1. Back to serve is number 9, Laura Morgan. No, take that back. Carter. Yep.
You know what I like about volleyball? The girls have fun.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
They're smiling, high-fiving. It's just a cool game.
I kind of liken that to watching girls softball. Same thing. They're always chatting in the dugout. They're always upbeat no matter what the score is. So same thing with the volleyball. Ties it up, 5-all. The head coach looks like we're going to have a set like we had the first one.
Yeah. Nothing like football. I always had coaches yelling at me.
Yeah. I don't remember Ethan coming off and Coach Luss giving him a popsicle or anything. Of course, Coach Luss, one of the best to ever do it. I think he's now the defensive coordinator for John Holmes, Rockledge grad, both of them at Rockledge. But I will say this, as hard as getting back to football, the side of those coaches that I saw when my son graduated at the banquet, I mean, I had tears in my eyes. You think they're on them and grabbing them by the face mask, but just like any sport, they love their players.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I always told my players, if the coach is not yelling at you, you're not.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, nice job.
You're not in the game.
I got to tell you a funny story. I don't know if Ethan, he might have been a JV player. I can't remember. 6-all. He did something during practice. And or maybe during a game, and Coach Les called him over and said, Maharis, got on him about what he said. You know why I don't know your number? And he said, no, why, Coach? Because you haven't done anything yet. So Like, well, okay, coach. So again, they had their way of getting you motivated.
Yeah.
Nice play by Satellite. Nice rally going here. Yeah, that's a couple times that Lemons has just not quite gotten it over the net. Hometown Scorpions up by 1. Nice crowd, coach. I'd say we've got 150 on the Mel. Probably about 150. I mean, Melhigh might actually have a few more over there. There's probably some Satellite. It looks like the Satellite students are sitting over there. I'd say we got about 300 tonight.
It's a big rivalry between Melbourne and Satellite.
Oh, dropped in. Well, they're finding those spots, coach. Satellite back up by 2. Back to serve number 6 for Satellite.
It's Riley Silva.
Nice get by Howell. Oh, nice block again. Good get back. Oh, nice touch by number 11, Ariel Scott. I tell you, the way it's almost like hitting a drop shot in tennis. The way that they can lay off. I mean, after they've hit it 90 miles an hour, how they could just dink it over just boggles my mind.
Yeah, I think when we see the varsity, they're going to be a little more skill, have a little more skill and power, and they put all kind of English on the ball.
Crazy. That's Emily Lemons serving for Melhigh. Again, great shot. I think that was number 4. 9-7 Satellite. Again, Satellite took the first set 25-21. Melhigh needs to win the second set or this match will be over. Nice serve. Nice get by Howell. Oh, nice. Backed over by 14. Carter on the setup. Oh, what a block. A little confusion over there. It almost sounded like the whistle blew. Well, I got a little confused myself, but I don't know. I kind of slowed down. I thought something made me think that point was over, but Satellite up by 3, 10-7. Second set, took the first. Nice little ball over by Morgan. Carter. Nice shot there by Shep.
3.
Oh, good stop by Gomez. What do we got? What do we call? I guess somehow that went over to Satellite. I missed what that reason was. Maybe they touched the line underneath the net, but either way, Satellite now 11 serving 7, number 1 back to serve. Nice play by Howell. Oh, did that go out? Did it touch
out of bounds?
No. That was Shep on the kill shot. Went out of bounds. Satellite up by 5. Starting to stretch the lead a little bit. I'm not sure they had a 5-point lead the whole first set. Shep back up again.
Nice save.
Oh, not quite. Point goes to Melhigh, down by 4. 8 serving 12.
Good try, number 1 alley. Really
yeah, sure was, yeah. Listen, if there was sand on this court, these jerseys would be as dirty as football players. They are all over that court. Man.
About sweeping it later.
Holy mackerel. Hansel back to serve.
Oh.
2 points in a row for the Bulldogs as they try to close the gap. Down by 3, 9 serving 12. Again, number 7, Hansel back to serve. The difference between them and 2, I'd still be serving that underhanded, slow pitch on the serve. I ain't doing that overhanded thing.
Oh, nice kill.
Nice point by Satellite.
Number 4, Brooke. Yeah, that's what I was telling Kaylin, because they were knocking them out. I said, why don't you just put it in play? Just hit it.
Yeah.
You go, oh, Dad, you can't do that. You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
So I just shut up.
You and I have phenomenal kids. I've coached my kids a little bit. I coached Devin here in girls lacrosse as an assistant coach. When they're younger, that's the toughest kids to coach is your own.
It is.
You know,
It is.
because you're still dad, and they're going to maybe say something back they wouldn't say to their own coach. Over the line. Yeah, fine. And I have to say this to my lovely daughter Devin. She went here to Satellite High, and I coached her for a couple years in lacrosse, and that was probably the best relationship because she was serious about the sport. All of a sudden, after playing 10 years in soccer, that's what she wanted to play in college. And we'd always drive home critiquing how the match went. And it was just pure joy that I got the opportunity to coach her here at Satellite and then watch her go play like your daughter play.
She was
college.
a great player. They had a great team that year.
They did. The first 3 district champions. Yeah, your other daughter was on the team. And I think she got 1 or 2 of those. And then her senior year, of course, she knew she was going to play soccer. And but again, Devin actually played 2 years of volleyball. I actually saw it hanging on the wall in the hallway today. She was the most improved player as a freshman. Played as a JV, and then when lacrosse came, she decided she just wanted to play 2 sports, not get too, with school and everything. So she stuck to soccer and to lacrosse, but she did play 2 years here and became the libero and most improved as a freshman. So, all right, 16-10 ball, point over to Satellite. Melbourne might need a timeout, and they do. They can't quite let it get away to them, Coach. They've only got a few more points to go. Miss Burton. Miss Burton. Take that. Oh, it's not. Candy, can you sit down? I can't see. Good. How are you? I forgot. Granddaughter on Melbourne? I forgot. Which one? Varsity? Okay. I'll make sure I call her name out. Good seeing you. All right. That is a classmate of mine from Cocoa High School. All righty. And I'm going to make sure, let's see, 23, Pearl Erkin. She's just a freshman, her granddaughter, playing varsity. Wow. So good for her. But that is Candy, as I used to know her, Burton. And Cocoa High School, fellow graduate of mine. All right, 17 serving 10. Satellite on the left in the black, Melbourne on the right in the green. Timeout Melbourne. Let's see what they got going. Oh, nice shot. Good shot by Gomez. Putting it up there for, nice play. Number 12, Gianna Galeo. You're good, yeah. Got 2 of the finest in front of us, Brevard County Fire and Rescue. That's the one thing.
Sir.
Satellite with the small community too. They've always got the fire and rescue here. Police. I mean, it's, you anything happen, somebody gets hurt. Satellite's got some good resources.
Yeah, it's such a close-knit community too.
Yeah. Wow.
Nice skill there by.
I'm not getting in front of that one.
15. Allison, great job.
18 serving 11. Allison goes back to serve. You know what this reminds me of? Just Allison had the great play. Now she's serving. When you watch baseball, the guy makes a great catch, and he always like the first one up the next inning. I don't know, and gets a good hit. I don't know how that always happens. There's an ace for Allison. Satellite pulling away, 19-11. If they win this set, the match is over. And then we've got varsity coming up next. I see the Lady Bulldogs on the varsity squad, probably out in the hallways there, warming up a little bit. Nice kill by number 12, Galeo. They needed that. Back within 7, 12 serving 19.
She's got some power on her
Oh my
shot.
God.
For a left-hander, she's really good over there.
Carter back. I tell you, I watched that college. Their backs, they bend their backs like at a 45-degree angle when they go back out there to do that. It's just, when I watch it in slow motion, they're not going straight up. I mean, they are, bend it like Beckham. That is crazy.
Yeah, I love college volleyball. I love watching.
Nice serving by Carter. Nice shot back. Oh, Carter on the dive. Nice back over by Howell. Morgan, I mean. Oh, just like that.
Nice try by number 7,
Hey,
Carly Senior.
I tell you, they had a nice little chat during that timeout, getting back within 5. We mentioned Miss Carter. I believe her dad is Dan, good friend of ours, in charge of Fellowship of Christian Athletes here in Brevard. Used to be an administrator for the school district. There's Miss Carter, setting it up for number 12. You were just talking about her, Kaleo. Oh, nice shot. That's number 16.
16. I don't have a name.
No 16? Nope.
No 16.
Might have been on page 2 and I didn't print it. You know, I had we have a limited budget here on the Press Box Overtime.
We need more sponsors.
Yeah, exactly. 20 serving 14. I was thinking about that the other day. I got some ideas if we ever get that far. There's an ace by Satellite. Increases their lead by 7. Again, if they take this set, the match will be over.
Smith, just a freshman.
Man, I think Mel High's got 6 freshmen on the JV squad. I don't know if I circled it over there or not. Wow, another 22.
I believe Coach Bolton's got like 3 freshmen on the
varsity.
Let's see. I believe.
Let me take a look here. Let me take a look here, Coach.
He's going to have
Mel High's got
very
1 freshman.
team.
You're right. They got 3 freshmen and 1 10th grader.
Wow.
I mean, I'm guessing those young ladies are like your daughter. They've been playing for 6 or 7 years. Mm-hmm. You know, I used to always tell my kids, if you can make varsity by the time you're a junior, I think Devin was she was varsity soccer as a 10th grader. I think Ethan was a junior in football. He got moved up at the end of the year, you know, but if you're on varsity as a 10th grader, that's awesome. 9th grader, you've got a skill set that, wow.
You've definitely been blessed with some athletic ability.
Exactly.
I coached football, high school football for about 18 years. And I only remember 1 or 2 freshmen that played varsity, 1 or 2 maybe.
Now we've got these combo schools. I was talking to Coach Owens at Space Coast. He's got a starting 8th grader. And so again, but you know what? If you've got that size and you've got that skill or that speed, you got to have either size or speed if you're a young one.
Absolutely.
Satellite 22, serving 14.
Zoe Smith.
Miss Smith, nice serve. Nice get by Morgan. Oh, wow, nice get.
Good save.
Carter. Shaq. That went out. Point for Satellite, 2 points away from the match. Again, if you missed it earlier, JV team at Mel High was 13-1, and their only loss was to Satellite. Satellite looking to make it 2 years in a row. Another ace, and just like that,
Zoe Smith, may run it out here.
They got 10 match points. Miss Smith trying to finish it up. Again, we'll have 20 minutes in between matches. Nice get by Carter, out of bounds. And with that, Satellite takes the second set, 25-14, and the match 2-0.
The Scorpions win.
Put this thing around here real quick. I got to say this, though, Coach. The one thing I do like about volleyball, we got snack time in between the sets.
Yeah.
You know, they got the snack bar over there. I brought some snacks. So Mel High.
It's air conditioned.
Yeah, exactly. We don't have to let rain coming in the open windows or anything. Mel High drops to 5-1. Satellite moves up to 8-1. For Melbourne fans, let's see. Satellite, I've got it written here. They are at Titusville on the 29th and at Edgewood on the 30th. And Satellite, let me look. I think I got it on my sheet here. They are at, let's see, Mel High. One of these I messed up. Mel High, I think Satellite, they're at Astronaut on the 18th, which is Thursday, and they are at West Shore on the 29th. So don't forget, raising not really monies, but items for the Brevard County South Animal Care Center. Go up to this cute QR code over here if I get my hand over there. And certainly donate. That gets you to chewy.com, and they've got a whole list of stuff that you need. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with varsity. Again, for the second year in a row, Satellite puts the only loss so far that Melbourne has had, and the only loss they had last year on Male High. But we got varsity sports coming back up. We're going to take a break. We'll have a whole brand new broadcast. Doug Cook, he's in the house. Bill Maharis, Press Box Overtime. We'll see you in about 15.